So Caitlin Clark once again shows the league that she could be the mature one and understand and differentiate trolls and fans. So we're about to get into it all the way, man. But before we do, get this video a big thumbs up, man. It helps crush that YouTube algorithm. And come rock with your boy and hit that subscribe button. What you doing? And don't forget to get down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this. But anyway, family, with no further ado, let's go.
James and Chloe.
Caitlin, when your head coach came out with a statement today saying she announces all the racism that some people have felt in this league, players, trolls online, all those things, as one of the biggest stars in this league, what are your thoughts on the things not only your teammates have to endure, but just the entire league? And obviously, you've spoken on this before, but just now that your coach and your GM are talking about it as well.
Yeah, it's definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Those aren't fans, those are trolls, and it's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization, the WNBA. But there are a lot of really good fans, whether they've been fans for 20 plus years or whether they're new fans in our league. I think continuing to uplift this league in a very positive light is the best thing that we can do, because there are so many great players, there's so many great teams, there are so many positive storylines that can be written and celebrated. And for me, that's why I became a fan of this league, is these people were my idols. I grew up wanting to be like them. So I think continuing to uplift and represent this league in a positive way is the best thing that we can do.
So there we have it, folks. Clap it up. We gotta clap it up, man. We gotta clap it up. So there you go. There you have it, right? She put on a master class once again and showed the other players that are older than her, by the way, I should say, how to be mature about everything and differentiate trolls from fans clearly. She stated they're not fans, they're trolls. And this is what the WNBA needs to learn. And they need to learn this very, very fast. Because at the end of the day, family, for example, the NBA, when it comes to a franchise, when it comes to the greats like Caitlin Clark, like the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryants, the Michael Jordans, we could go on, man. If they ain't talking, you ain't popping, right? But on top of that, I think the WNBA has been so stuck in their ways and fairly so have been used to being ignored that now they have more visibility because of Caitlin Clark. The value she brings to the league as a player and on and off the court is phenomenal, record-breaking. It speaks for itself. I don't think I got to say anything else. But the point I'm making here, family, is the new fan base, and it's drawing in fans, even like myself as a newbie, that solely focuses on the NBA and never even make the time to even check out for the WNBA like I have for the first time ever in my life because of Caitlin Clark. The criticism is going to come with it. It's going to come with it. And social media ain't going nowhere. So you got to make the adjustments and do what you got to do. As a franchise, and you see Caitlin Clark is doing what she got to do, handling it very well. So I think the league needs to take notes from the great herself, handling this very maturely. Like I said, it's a master class. Because if you want the visibility, if you want the franchise to grow, and you want the league to grow in the WNBA, and you want the new fans and the viewership to increase, player salaries to increase in turn from the fans coming out to the arenas, and the league is growing in a phenomenal way. Fans, which are fanatics, have their opinions and they stand on them strongly. And it's part of the competitiveness, not just within the players, but also that energy transfers over from not just the passion from the players playing the game, but also the fans who solely support them to create the league and this whole thing of a franchise for what it is. Without the consumers, there's no salaries, right? But the individuals coming out and paying the tickets and buying jerseys, phenomenal. It's a great thing, right? And I understand the WNBA, they're not used to this popularity, but I understand that these are not fans. And this is what I don't like about most of the reporters. Most of the players who are accusing Caitlin Clark of not addressing situations like she's an activist, why nobody ever asks how she feel about what happened to her? They always asking her the question like she's the reason everything is happening. And I feel like this reporter has had his heart in the right place. But it seemed like it excludes her from everything that's happening. Why not include Caitlin Clark? And why Caitlin Clark as in the her I'm talking about? Like, not only yourself and your teammates, but you see what I'm saying? And I'm having a discussion with an individual, right? Or individuals. And just seeing the comments, right, of people talking about this. And they were saying for a black man to act like a whole lot of Caitlin Clark fans aren't racist cult followers is disingenuous. And then they were saying, oh, white people stick to a code and all this other stuff. Look, man, I don't stick to a code. I'm my own person. I'm not a stick to a code type of person. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I don't care about what color you are. You could be purple, black, blue, yellow, baby. I don't care. There are only two sides, good and evil. I don't care about all this other stuff. It's distractions from what's really the issue here. And it's just about good and evil. That's it. And people come on the channel saying racist things and saying in the defense of Angel Reese, the Johnny Carrington, and other black players in the WNBA. So I just asked those individuals, should I say all those players, as in Angel Reese and the Johnny Carrington, have cult followers? Or should I just call them trolls? Which ones would you like? But people fail to realize is anybody can put a profile picture and say something who knows it could possibly be they're friends of someone who is a Caitlin Clark fan that's just doing this to throw shade on Caitlin Clark's fans. Who knows? How do you know what investigation work have you done to say these are Caitlin Clark fans truly and authentically? But every time someone is saying it's a Caitlin Clark fan, I have yet to see the specific proof to show that it's a Caitlin Clark fan. So I would rather believe that this person is a troll and not really a fan of the WNBA or a fan of basketball. I don't understand why they act like Caitlin Clark isn't the main one getting the most vitriol, or like I said, vitriol, because not only is she getting it online in the cyber world, she's getting it on the court. And there's not another player who is experiencing the vitriol that Caitlin Clark is experiencing. Oh, but Izzy, and people will say this, oh, but Izzy, everybody is getting talked about online. Okay, that's fair. But point out another player that has to deal with coaches, players, retired legends, legendary players, agents, co-owners, sports analysts. Tell me who's dealing with the online stuff and on the court dirty stuff. Who's dealing with all that besides Caitlin Clark? Point out another player that's getting talked about in the worst way like Caitlin Clark. But see, all these questions are always asked. Like, what do you think about all this racist stuff happening to other players in the league? Not you specifically, but other players, including your teammates like Caitlin Clark is the main one getting the worst end of it. And look how much class she has behind it. Look how well she's handling it. And that's very mature. A lot of people won't even get to see this level of maturity in their life. But sometimes I do wish she just come out and say, look. Can y'all stop attacking my fan base? Stop attacking my fan base. If they're saying disrespectful things to you and being racist, those are not my fans. Those are trolls. Stop identifying trolls as my fan base. I don't do it to y'all. Don't do it to me. Look, man, that's all I got for this video, man. That's all I got. Because trolls are really disguised as haters. They don't want to join the winning side. So they'd rather keep attacking the winning side. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let the love supersede the hate, family. Spread that peace, love, and positivity always. On that note, family, peace.